Hello everyone, it's IrisCuber, and today I have a 20 cube unboxing for you. This is absolutely massive. So let's just get right into this because I'm really excited to open this box. So here's the empty box, and for you guys wondering, this was $250+. There was so many cubes in there that it took me more than 5 minutes to get them all out. So in this unboxing, I have every single good 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4. So let's start with the 2x2s. So now I'm going to put these cubes in order from which I think are the best. So now I'll tell you which ones I have. So here's the WIT2 version 1, and here's the MF2S, which is a brand new company, and here's the Yushin White, which it's black plastic, but whatever, and the Dian 2x2, the Moyu Tangpo, the Moyu Weipo, probably gonna murder this name, but the Kung Fu Yuhan, and finally the Moyu Lingpo. So I will start with the worst and get better. So here is the WIT2 version 1. So right off the bat, this cube looks very old, and of course it is one of the oldest, maybe the oldest 2x2 like speed cubes. So let's just do some first turns and maybe a solve. Oh, okay, this is actually pretty nice. I definitely underrated this cube. It's really good, actually. Let's check the corner cutting. Oh my. Okay, that's actually, I really underestimated that. I thought this was going to be like that really old, crappy, you know, terrible corner cutting one, but it actually turned out to be really good. It kind of has a feeling close to the Weilong GTS and maybe even the Lingpo, but it definitely has a different feel, a little bit different feel. It's a little crunchier, and I really like that. This is definitely one of the best 2x2s out there, but I can't say that yet because I haven't tried the others. Okay, so now moving on to the MF2S. So this is a brand new company, good for beginners, but this one actually looked pretty good. So let's just try it out and give it a few spins. Okay, so that's really fast. It is an illusion cube, which is pretty cool. And, well, this is pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's great for beginners, but fast cubes can be good for beginners too, if they want their fingers to be faster. But this is really, really fast. I would definitely recommend to slow it down unless you're like Felix or Rami or something. I probably just murdered his name, but anyway, this is, wow, this is actually pretty advanced. I would not say this is good for beginners. Not even good for me, holy cow. Okay, so, yeah, this cube's way too fast. Okay, now moving on to the Yushin White. I've heard some things that you can get a bad cube or a good cube. So I hope I get the good cube because I don't want to buy a brand new one. And we get this shiny little Yushin magic cube thing. Okay, so it actually comes with a logo. The other ones usually don't. But anyway, let's just give it a spin. Okay. Wow, that's different. That's really different. It's really, like, wow, soft. It's really soft. That's how I would explain it. It's kind of, well, I wouldn't say sluggish. It's just not the fastest cube like the other one. Maybe I'm just too used to the MF2S at the moment because this, like, this seems really slow. But the corner cutting is pretty good. Does have some minor catching issues while just turning. Of course, if you did see Crazy Bad Cuber's video on it, he does have a catching problem on the stickerless one, so I just got the black. So this is the Dian 2x2. Good Dian stickers. It's actually not my favorite, but they're pretty cool. So let's just get right into the first turns. So, of course, right off the bat, it definitely feels unstable, which, whew, I definitely do not want to turn this too much or try to corner cut over 45, but of course corner cutting can go over like here, but I don't want to make it pop. Of course, if you were here in my younger days of the channel, I just went boom and took this whole side off. But this one doesn't seem that loose, so that's pretty good. I might just actually keep it at the tensions it is. Until I experience a pop. So it's still a really good cube, but it's not quite as good as the other 2x2s on the market today. So now we're moving on to the Tangpo. So I had this cube and it wasn't that good, but I forgot exactly what it was like out of the box. I'm pretty sure I ruined it, and here's the MoYu packaging. I hate the MoYu packaging, but I guess it's better for the cube. Anyway, like, it's... I didn't really like it that much. I really love the Lingpo, and I think that just kind of ruined my taste for this cube. But, yeah, let's just try it out, see if it's any different from my other one that I had. Yeah, so that is much different from my other one. It's still not the best, but it is pretty good. But anyway, let's just move on to the Weipo. So this was released and it was just, it kind of blew up. I didn't really think it was actually the best cube, but anyway, let's just see if my feelings for it has changed. So, of course, MoYu packaging again. Throw the box, but anyway. Gosh, I really dislike this packaging. Okay, so got it out, and let's just do some first turns. Okay, so it's either just my hands right now that are really slow, or all of these cubes are really slow and don't feel that good. So I'll just go warm up my hands and see if my feelings for these will change. Because right now I'm really not liking any of these cubes, and I remember this one to be pretty good. I'm also really tired, so that probably adds to the fact. But anyway, I warmed up my hands. Let's give this a spin. Oh, that's much better, actually. Wow, okay. So that's definitely... that's a big improvement. Okay. Whew, I was kind of worried there that I got all the really bad cubes. Okay, so now on to the overly hyped, I think, Kung Fu 2x2. So, Kung Fu, of course, you know about them. They're a brand new... trying to open it by knocking on it, but they're a brand new company. Well, not quite brand new, but they're a really new company, and I've never got to try any of the other cubes except for the Kangfang 4x4, and they say that the 2x2, look at me rip open this package, but they say the 2x2 is really, really good, and I want to see. They said it was like a controllable Weipo, and I think the Weipo is controllable anyway. And this is a lot like the MoYu packaging. Okay, so this is really looby. Holy cow. Let's just give it a few spins. I can't even turn this because of the lube, but it does feel pretty good. I'll just wipe it down a little bit and see if it's better. So this is quite slightly clicky. If you can hear it right there. It's not that bad though. It's not quite as clicky as the Senhuan Mars or anything, like nothing like that. But this is a really good cube actually. I'm really liking it. Sorry, I'm being really slow right now because I'm tired and all, but like, it's really good. It's really good. Wow. Okay, so, whoa, that's really loose. Might just have to tighten that later, but moving on to my most highly anticipated cube and the oldest MoYu 2x2 out there, MoYu Lingpo. So, some of you may be like, wait, what? But I've tried a Lingpo. Maybe it was just a really good Lingpo, but I've tried one and it was absolutely my favorite cube out there. Okay, so let's just get through this MoYu packaging and, ow, gosh, my thumb. Anyway, let's get through this and, ow, my finger. Okay, anyway, got through it. Let's just give this thing a few spins. How many times have I said a few spins? Anyway. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm not sure I like the full-fitted stickers on it right now. I like the picture on the box right there. But, yeah. This is still just amazing. Wow. I think I'd put it above the Kung Fu, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to have to sit down and compare, and then show you my final thoughts on the 2x2s. But anyway, that's it for the 2x2s. Now, we'll be moving on to 3x3s after my final thoughts and ratings on the 2x2s. Actually, instead of doing 3x3s, I think 4x4s will be next. Okay, so I'll just name off the cubes from least to greatest, which ones I like the most and which ones I like the least. I'll start with the least. So I didn't really like the Yushin White. It was just too looby and slow. The Diane 2x2 just is a bit too old, but I mean, the Wit 2's not. The Weipo had too many catching issues. The Tangpo, I don't know, it wasn't really my favorite, but it was really good. Just saying, all these cubes are amazing, by the way. Tangpo, really good cube, but the Lingpo is the last Moyu cube, all in a row, but the Lingpo really, all of these 4 cubes, not 3, all these 4 cubes are like really close. I had a hard time picking which one to be the first, and I almost had this as the first. So anyway, the next one is the Kung Fu 2x2. Forgot the name, but it's really hard to pronounce. Anyway, it is really controllable, not quite as controllable as some other cubes. It's not really a controllable Weipo. It kind of feels like a Weipo, but not that much. But yeah, it's kind of a fast Weipo with a bit of lube. And then this one, this is like the fastest 2x2 on the market. Like, it's absolutely insane. Here, let's just give it just a big spin. I don't know. You can't really see it right now, but like, it is just way too fast. You can see me just going like this all the time. It's because it's way too fast. So I need to get used to this cube kind of, because it is just really fast. Holy cow. Anyway, maybe once I get used to it, it'll be like my main. But so far, my main right now is the Wit 2 version 1, which is really weird because I anticipate it to be really bad, but it's actually great. Look at the corner cutting here. Hold on. The corner cutting is like, wow, that's insane. It does have some minor catching issues, and that may be what will put it under the other cubes in like a few days. But right now, I still need to break it in, and maybe the catching issues will go away on the backwards corner cutting. But really, it's just great. The feeling is just a lot of friction, but sometimes that's a good thing. And it's just, wow, really crunchy, really extremely crunchy. You can even hear it. It's probably the loudest cube I have, but yeah, it's really good. I love the feeling, and it's just probably the most controllable, not the slowest, most controllable cube out here. So that's it for 2x2. Let's move on to 4x4. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put these into order. Okay, so they're all in order. Now let's start with the Yushin 4x4. So this is the original Yushin 4x4, and this was my first 4x4, then it just popped and broke. So anyway, let's just open this right up. That box came apart quickly, but yeah, let's just open it up and get right into the cube. So, let's see. Of course, the bad packaging that I don't like. It's actually good packaging, but I don't like it. And then we got the Yushin. So let's give it some first turns, and I'll share my thoughts about it and see if they've changed. Inner layers. Holy crap. Okay, that's not good. The inner layers are really bad. Well, I just need to break it in, I guess. I think all the lube settled in the middle, which, not a good thing, but, yeah, let's just, okay. Don't get this, it's kind of bad. But anyway, yeah, the outer layers are great, yeah, but like, I'll just do a few solves on this a little bit later and just see if it all works, because it's really looking really bad. But anyway, let's move on to the next few cubes. I hope I just didn't get a bad cube accidentally. Let's just hope that. But anyway, let's move on to the next cube. So the next cube is the Kung Fu Kangfang. This was my main a little while ago until it broke, and then I got a Yushin Blue, which was, I think, even better. Reposition my unnecessary mat, and move on to the Kangfei. Okay, so this one looks really similar to the Yushin, but it's not quite that bad. Okay, so it does have a lot of lube on it, like the other Kung Fu cube did. And let's just give it some first turns. Well, that's not a good sign. I mean, at least it wasn't that bad. Well, this is actually pretty good. The Yushin one was really bad. This one, though, it's pretty good and maybe a little too loose, but I won't mess up the tensions quite yet. Ugh. Both cubes have popped, which is not a good sign. But let's just move on to the other three. Okay, so the next cube is the Kong Design Mei Yu. I've never actually owned a Kong Design puzzle. Well, actually, yes, I have. What am I saying? Anyway, this is like my first unboxing of one. The other ones that I've just traded. But anyway, let's just open this right up. Yeah, this is hard. This box is not easy. Okay, so there it is. It looks pretty cool. It does have squared off corners, and they're kind of rounded in the middle. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's just open this terrible packaging. I'm just going to stop saying terrible packaging because it comes with most cubes. So let's just get this open and pop the cube out, and there it is. So it does look pretty good. Let's just say that. Let's give it some first turns because I'm really excited to have this puzzle. So it's a little bit slower than the Kung Fu Kangfang. It does feel like it needs to be broken in, which I will definitely do. Let's move on to the inner layers, which I had bad luck on before. Oh my gosh, it's slow. It's slow on both cubes, which is really, I mean, all three cubes, which is annoying. Hopefully it doesn't happen with the other ones, but it looks like it's bad luck. Anyway, it is kind of crunchy and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's really, it's pretty good. Especially after I break it in a little bit. It's getting a little bit better, but let's just move on to the next cube, because I have a ton more cubes to unbox. First thing before I put this cube away, it is really a lot like a 3x3, and I think that's what they made it after, because of the squared off corners and the circled centers, but it does, like, a lot feel like a 3x3, like, holy cow, I just realized that. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here we got the YJ Yusu R. So, I didn't get the Yusu because I realized, well, hey, this one is pretty good, and the Yusu was supposed to be not so good. So let's just get into this, because I'm not sure what to think about this cube, really. Let's just do some first turns. Wait, look. These, it's kind of small. It's a little bit smaller. So anyway, let's just open this. Let's just open the cube. Okay, so anyway, let's just do some first turns. Outer layers are good. Let's look at the cursed inner layers. I am getting a lot of catches, but they are the best inner layers so far. They actually work. So, yeah, that's pretty good. It's going to be hard to place this cube on how I like it. But, yeah, okay. Let's just move on to the last and final cube. In the 4x4, of course. This is not my final cube. So the last one is the Yushin Blue. I actually have this cube. I found it. I actually lost it a while ago, but I found it, and I'll place them next to each other just to see, and doing some first turns. This one is pretty good. It's a little bit looser than my other one, and let's just see. So, yeah, this one is nicely lubed and stuff, which this one, of course, really needs, but this one definitely feels much better out of the box than my other one did. I'm definitely looking forward to a better future with this one than my other one. No offense, by the way, other one. Okay, yeah, this cube is really good. It probably has the best inner layers of any of the 4x4s in this unboxing. But yeah, it's okay. This is good. I might just keep it as this, with just adding a little bit of Maru. But yeah, this is, yeah, a little bit loose, but that's okay. That's okay. It needs to be. It's at least it's not popping. That's good. So here's an order of how I liked them so far. Of course, the terrible Yushin is the worst. The Meiyu is the second worst, which it definitely has huge room to improve. And this is the Kung Fu Kang Fang over here. What is this called? The Yusu R. And the Yushin Blue, which is the best 4x4 right now that I have. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to all of these cubes except for the Yushin, which is just a fail. And if you look right here, it looks like it's having some problems right there, which does not look good. Anyway, let's just I might actually have to buy a new one of these, but let's just move on to 3x3, the one I've been waiting for so long. Update, actually, the Meiyu is better than the Kang Fang. So these boxes are massive. Just look at the Valk. Holy cow, that's just huge. I sure hope the cube itself isn't that big, and I know it isn't. But let's just put these in order of how I'm anticipating them. Because here they are in order. Let's just start with the worst and end in the best. By the way, all of these cubes are like the best. Before I start, I just want to say that this one is even close to being my main, even though it's maybe the worst one here. So let's just open it. This is the X-Man Tornado. It was my main a little while ago before I got the Whaling GTS, and then it just kind of exploded from there. But this is basically my first good main. Okay, so I ruined my other one with putting too much lube in it. But let's see how good it is right out of the box. Oh yeah. This is pretty good. It's definitely better than my other one that I overlubed, but yeah, this is pretty good. Oh wow, I don't remember the corner cutting being that good. Oh yeah, it does do that a bit. But anyway, that is pretty good. A little different than I expected it because I was too used to my other one. But yeah, that is really good. Of course, all of them are really good. Now moving on to the Guoguan Yushao. So this one, sorry I keep hitting the camera, but this one is absolutely was like the big boom, you know. First it was this one, and then the X-Man came right after that, and it just kind of exploded from there with great cubes, and I have all of them. But basically, this is what started it all, and it's still like modern and everything. It was just released like 2 months or I don't know, 4 months ago. It seems like a lot, but it's really not. But anyway, wow, it's kind of hard to open. Okay, so let's just do some first turns. It definitely feels like a Yushao. It sounds like a Yushao, and it is a Yushao. So this is, of course, a really good cube, and I can't really explain it. It's just like kind of a hollow feeling, a little bit crunchy, maybe clicky. The corner cutting is clicky, but yeah, this. I used to have like a really good one, but then I broke it kind of. Now it's just sitting over here, and I'll show you. It's just kind of sitting over here in pieces. So now we're going to the Thunderclap version 2. So this one I heard a lot about, and it's a fairly new cube. Wait, what the heck? They had a box inside a box. Huh. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I heard a lot about this though, and it's supposed to be really good. It did not have wrap though. That's a good lead up to nothing. Anyway, let's just... Oh, that does look a lot like the... Oh, that's weird. It looks a lot like the X-Man mixed with Weilong GTS, which is good. So let's just do some first turns. That's weird. It seems a little tight and clicky. It's almost like a X-Man Tornado mixed with a Guoguan Yushao. It doesn't barely have any resemblance with the normal Thunderclap at all, through what I see. But yeah, that's just what I'm feeling right now. Doesn't mean that it's not true. A little strange. So yeah, it gets, of course, all these cubes get better as I break them in. I'll have reviews on every single one, which is a lot, but yeah, let's just go ahead and move on to the next cube. Okay, so now moving on to the Shengshao Feng Wan. That's very detailed right there. Anyway, okay. This is very, very old packaging. Anyway, let's just get into the cube. So it has no logo, but let's just do some first turns, because I heard this is really good despite all the other stuff. I even want to do a solve. This is really good. Wow, so this cube is just great. Holy cow. I'm really liking this a lot. Let's see if it's good with one-handed. It's pretty good. I'm not good, but it's pretty good. Wow. So this... Wow. I definitely would get this cube. I recommend it a lot. We don't have much time, so let's just move on to the next cube, which is the Weilong GTS. So, last time I had trouble opening this, it just kind of blew apart, but now I think I got it. Or maybe not. I'm ripping it. Ow. Okay, so, I don't know. I'm really struggling on opening this thing. Okay, so it got open. Let's just do some first turns, because I've had like 2 of these cubes. This is going to be my 3rd Weilong GTS. Let's just do some first turns. Okay. With the Weilong GTS, it gets much better as you break it in. But this doesn't seem to be that good at the moment. But, of course, I know just how good this thing can be. Okay, so let's move on to the Gans Air. What is... Oh, that's cool. That's a tensioning tool, brand new tensioning tool. And it actually comes with a set of stickers, which is cool. I've never actually got stickers before. This is brand new, actually. Okay, so, I guess now with the Gans Air, these come with it, so that's pretty cool. Just order the Gans Air, not the Masters or Grandmaster. It might come with it, but I'm not sure. That's weird. It also comes with different plastic and stuff. Okay, that's a little bit different. Let's just do some first turns. Of course, it has that undescribable Gans feel, which is really smooth, I guess, and just a little crispy and crunchy, but very slight. It barely has a feel, but it's still really good. It beat my PB like 3 times, which is crazy. So this is definitely going to be my speed cubing main for a little bit before I get into the other cubes. But it's one of my favorite cubes out there, actually. I accidentally scrambled this, but basically, yeah, it's a really good cube. And let's just finish this and move on to the Valk, which is just a crazy, huge box. So, yeah, great cube right here. Let's just move on to the next. Here is the Valk. This is just crazy. Wow. I'm excited for this because Matt's Valk beat the world record with this in just like, I don't know, a month since it was released. So Matt's Valk, good job, and let's just see if I can get a world record with this. So there it is. That's why the box is so huge. Let's just take it out, and it's a very different box, but I guess it works. So there's the Valk. I don't really like that V right there because it's kind of, I don't know, hard to see, but let's just open this package very carefully because it looks really cool. And why do I say let's just open this package? Because I'm actually the one doing it, but whatever. So let's just let's, of course. I'll get into first turns. So right now it's actually slow, which they said it was going to be really fast. But they're right, it does not have barely any friction at all. Which I kind of like friction, helps the feel a little bit better. But that can slow down your solves maybe a little bit. And this one is really good. It just kind of needs to be broken in, I guess. The lube needs to be broken in because it's not, it's pretty slow actually, and I'm not liking it that much, but trust me, in like less than a day, it will be great. Here's all the 3x3s I've just gotten. In order, my least favorite to my most favorite goes like this. X-Man Tornado, Weilong GTS, Guogon Yushao, the Valk, Gans Air, Shengsha Feng Wan, and the Qi Thunderclap version 2. So this will definitely dramatically change in a few days, but that's just how it is now out of the box. But trust me, it's just all of these cubes are absolutely amazing. Recommend every single one of these, but out of the box, if you're not that good, just get the just get the Thunderclap V2. Great, or the Feng Wan, of course. I wouldn't quite recommend the Gans Air because there's a lot of things to do that you might get frustrated with. I wouldn't recommend the Valk either. But basically, these two cubes are best for beginners, and they're just the best, I guess. For now, of course, for now. These probably will go back here or something in the future, but that's just how it is for now. Kind of hard to fit all of these in frame, but that is just absolutely insane. I mean, look at all of these cubes. That is crazy. But anyway, you can see my background up back there, but this is just the end of the video. So, see you guys in the next one. This is, like, the best video I've ever made. Crazy. Be sure to check out my 11 cube unboxing, which is basically ×2, because I basically have 21 items. So it's times 11 by 2. Actually, not 2. Add 11. And you get this, actually, times 2. Almost. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just say this makes 21 items. There is 21 items right here. Crazy, right? So, yeah, anyway, let's just wrap this video up. See you guys in the next one. And be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Don't comment I like oranges because I probably just cursed it, but don't do that because I just had so many people saying that last time. But yeah, you're probably just going to say that just because I said it. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. And yeah, I guess see you later.